Yeah. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Martelle, Mike, and Randy, and I had to do the intro anyway. What's up, guys?
If you've ever kissed your mother on the lips as a grown human male, you've come to the right podcast. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast, everybody.
Okay. I
If
mean,
you did,
full
it'd be
on,
really weird.
I mean, well, yeah, it'd be ashy.
Ashy lips? Is that a racist comment?
I mean, you take it however you want, but she's
Elbows.
dead.
She can take it however she wants because she can't say no.
There's that too.
It's
But-
third show, folks.
Yeah.
Numero trace today.
So we're just gonna do like I don't know, maybe like a quick Friday show
Yeah, we'll do
type
something.
of deal. But we're gonna put misunderstood ginger spice whiskey versus Virgil Kaine ginger infused whiskey.
I already know the winner.
And
Shout out to Virgil Kaine because that's one of my all-time favorites.
Michael knows the winner.
Yeah.
And we've done ginger spice because Michael
But
dropped off.
it was a long time. It was
2020.
Yeah,
It was during
I was about to say 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was during the whole lockdown thing. You dropped off a box of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before Mike was on the show.
Yeah.
He was just a fan and a listener. See, if you too can be a listener and become part of the show. Well, not you, but Mike can. So
You two can
I'll
invite us
give
to
you
your
the
house in your
honors.
Mac Shack and bring us whiskey. Then you can be on the show. Oh, still good pop.
it was deep. It was like a baritone. Boom.
Yeah. That's the equivalent of the
It's like
whiskeys.
puberty.
Yeah.
It's before and
Yeah.
after. Bleep. Bloop.
Bump. Let's keep doing that.
Do that one first. That's that's how I'm going to
So
record
amused.
this.
We are so amused.
I'm saving this one and teaching my kids about puberty.
When you hit puberty, or before puberty,
Bloop.
boop. When you hit it, boom.
Dad, I have a thing to tell you.
What is going on with my voice? Oh, God. That sounded like the guy, like the old, one of the old Disney actors.
Yep. That's where my head went to.
Yeah. Look at all that whiskey. I'm a
That's
big fan
sweet.
of Virgil Kaine stuff. And the
Love
misunderstood
Virgil
I've had once.
I don't think I've had it.
You have,
Yeah,
because we did
Is
it
that
on
the
the
one
show.
that Mike dropped
Yeah.
off?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we did it on the show.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
You didn't
I
understand
see what
this
you
time.
did there.
Oh, man, I'm so funny. I'm so cheeky, as the Brits would say. Yeah, just keep pouring, Mike.
I mean,
Dibs. Dibs.
it's emptying the bottle. It's fine. It's totally fine.
No, it's not fine. I always get saddened when Virgil Kaine Ginger gets emptied.
I do not,
1 and
Oh,
1.
I love it.
because I know I have another bottle.
1 and 1.
Well, so that's
Virgil?
You'll know.
Yeah, you no. Yes, I know who the winner's going to be on this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'll know.
No. Oh shit. So, yeah, let's nose these. Let's.
Actually,
They're real similar.
yeah.
I knows what they are.
No, you don't.
So punny.
Yeah, they're real similar.
The misunderstood smells like a bathroom cleaner almost. I don't know if I like it or hate
It
it.
does not smell like a bathroom cleaner.
I disagree.
It smells like
They're very similar.
That's Virgil Kaine.
they're
Ginger.
very similar, but they're
I could, if you would have blind smelled me on that, I would have picked out the Virgil Kaine. I love me some Virgil Kaine Ginger. If only I had a friend that got me 2 bottles instead of 1.
I would say
Long callback.
yeah. no,
Long
I
callback,
appreciate
like
that.
A
Yeah.
year-long callback.
I would say, based on the nose, the spice, the misunderstood spice ginger, is more bold,
I think
whereas the
it's-
Virgil Kaine is slightly lighter.
Yeah.
I think the misunderstood is more floral. I get a lot of floral notes on it. And that could just be my messed up nose.
I don't get
have-
floral. I get kind
No,
of
I get-
a sweet
there's more-
spice boldness to it.
The misunderstood is richer.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Bold and
but
rich.
it's not as gingery smelling to me. I
Yeah.
guess. is
There's
what I'm
other
saying.
spices there.
To where the Virgil Kaine, I get ginger whiskey.
Ginger.
Yeah, like 100%.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, they're both nose wise.
Very similar.
I can
they
take a
really
bite.
are.
They're not far off.
No.
But I get a florally.
Color wise, there's one that is a couple grades darker.
Yeah, misunderstood.
It's just the misunderstood has less vitamin D in it, so it's a little.
That stands for vitamin dick.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
D in your mouth.
just go out in the sun.
I'm not going out in my sun.
I didn't say in your sun.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what I said. Pedophile jokes over here.
Yeah, pedophile jokes, not pedophile.
Same thing.
Big difference. Big difference.
All right.
A lot of difference on joking about murder than killing somebody.
I don't think
See,
the FBI will see it that way.
I can tell that, yeah, they would. Oh, you made jokes about it, but you didn't actually rape somebody? Okay. Oh, you raped somebody?
But they're dead.
Okay.
But they've been raped and they're dead.
Yeah, that's...
But you made jokes about it. And then it happened.
Oh, man, that interrogation would be fun. I can tell you've handled a pair of big nuts before.
That's what it's like to walk around as Mike and I.
He walks around and you do this.
Fair.
Do you go behind him and reach between, or
We alternate.
lead?
We alternate.
Alternate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Take
thigh
turns.
gaps for.
Yeah.
Guy gaps.
You can call it whatever you want.
Oh, I've been calling yours a guy gap for years. Let me in that guy gap.
All right, I'm going in. For the
Which one you
misunderstood.
starting with?
I'm going with misunderstood.
That's what I thought. Smells good. They're going bottoms up. I'm trying to provide commentary so there's no dead air. And now I'll go.
It's very candy.
I was about to say
Spice.
it has opened up a lot since 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I like it better than I did originally.
That's not bad.
No.
I enjoy it.
It's very
It's a commitment if
I
you
like
want to
the
open it
and sit on it for 3 years.
sit on it for 2 years.
I like the taste better than the smell. What was the cost of this? Do you remember?
It's like $20.
Yeah, it's
It's
not bad.
It's stupid cheap.
yeah.
It may be $24, but it has a. I don't mind it, but it has a red hot finish, like a
Yep.
candy cinnamon finish.
I was going to say I don't get red hot, but I do get the candy sweetness.
Candy cinnamon, like a big red. That I'm not a fan of.
$32.99.
Okay, so I was off by.
Okay, second sip, give me a little bit of the cinnamon.
I don't like candy cinnamon. Like that's just.
It is candied ginger.
But it is candied
really
ginger.
is candied
Yeah.
ginger.
It's very, very heavily candy.
Now I want to do this with candied ginger. Like bring in candied
some
ginger.
and-
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
her?
Yes.
Well, what would be interesting is to do
Just
both of
speed
these.
dial.
$100, she can be right here.
Speed dial.
We'll just Uber Eats her.
No, I like to take my time, thank you.
Whatever. I would be interested in doing the candied ginger with both of these.
Yeah, I like this better now. But yeah, there's definitely more of a burn on the back end
Yeah.
than I get generally with the Virgil Kaine.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm about out of it, so I don't know if we're trying it on the rocks, so I don't want to waste it.
Well, we were going to, yes.
Well, I didn't get that big of a pour, but
You
I don't
got
wanna-
the same amount of pours everybody else did.
Oh, don't do that. That's
So have more.
okay.
It's been sitting here for 3
You're
years.
so much cooler than Martell.
It's not like I've been like gatekeeping.
Jeez.
Sure, I'll pour Mike's whiskey.
I was gonna say you're way more lenient with Mike's whiskey than you are with yours.
I'm very lenient with my whiskey.
So we're gonna put this on some rocks. I like it.
Well, we're
I will
going
say
to.
I don't recall
Some hand ice.
I don't recall having it 3 years ago, or whenever we did that. Thank you.
Oh, I like the nose better.
Yeah, after you... Let's get that mixed down.
Pretty
some.
good for $37.
30.
Yeah, I do like the nose a little better. It's
Yeah.
it's a little softer and
Yeah.
more mellow.
$32.99.
Even better.
Yeah. Well, after tax, you're probably right. Well
I mean,
played.
after theft.
Need to let
All right,
that
next time,
melt a little more.
old fashions.
Okay.
Oh, that's good on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. That has aged well.
Yes. No, that's so much the that cinnamon finish is gone.
Yep.
I don't have that anymore.
But I don't get the cinnamon finish, but I get it in the front now.
Oh, see, I don't get it at all.
Oh, you can get it in the back if you want.
Like this would be great with those the oranges
Oh, yeah.
as an old fashioned.
Yeah, it would. I agree.
Next time.
Next time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid, man.
Yeah, we'll let that sit for a minute longer.
Bueno.
Moving over.
Get off your phone, Tyler.
No, I'm trying to keep up with what the hell's going on with my kids' text messages. I don't know why they're coming to our email box, but we'll figure that out later. All right, so Virgil Kaine, which we're all big fans of Virgil Kaine stuff. Not just their ginger, but their ginger-infused bourbon it's a staple.
Oh, it's 100%.
It's a staple.
It's one of my probably top 3
If-
overall.
Yeah.
It's a bottle that I think everybody should have in their house.
Agreed. I don't
Like-
have one anymore because I can't stop.
If you're a bourbon drinker or a whiskey drinker and you like old fashions, I do believe that this is something that you should have in your house just
At all times.
At all times. Every time. It makes a fantastic old fashioned.
Absolutely.
That's
there-
what I use it for
I've
primarily.
yet to have it in some form where I don't like it.
Yeah. Like
Of course, I haven't had Franks to it yet, so.
Well, let's add some Franks.
You guys go ahead. I'm not tarnishing the good name of Virgil Kaine with Frank's Red Hot.
Maybe we're tarnishing the name
Don't
of
you
Franks.
dare!
with Virgil Kaine.
Don't you dare! I apologize on behalf of my co-hosts to all the Virgil Kaine peoples who made a fantastic ginger
God
infused
damn,
bourbon
that's so good.
This is
by even
why
saying
do I feel like
that
I got
as a
these
joke.
backwards?
I think you did. I think your darker ones. I think you tried them backwards.
No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I did. I put
Yeah,
the ice in
look.
my Virgil Kaine
Yep.
and then tried it and then went, oh, I don't get the cinnamon anymore. God damn it. Some fucking
You
ice. in there.
dumb.
It's called not paying attention.
I know what Virgil Kaine ginger tastes like
Oh, it's so
on the
good.
rocks. I drink it on the rocks all the time. It's fantastic in an old fashioned.
Would you like some ice, Mike?
Please and thank
Ice
you.
and Mike? You can just, I mean, all right.
So good.
That, yeah, that sip right there just brought back good memories.
It's so good.
Great memories, man. Great memories.
All right, so with the misunderstood, I still don't get
The cinnamon.
the cinnamon.
No, it
finish.
does cut it back.
It cuts it back
For sure.
significantly.
This
But
whiskey
that's-
doesn't taste like it used to when I put rocks in something
But that
else.
spice is still there. I'm just going to
Yeah.
backtrack because I fucked up and drank the wrong whiskey. Either way, though, the Virgil Kaine is fantastic.
yeah.
Like we already know that it's a staple. It needs to be a staple. The misunderstood. You know what? I'm going to say that
I like it more than I did.
I would open this bottle. I would take a pour out of it, whether I drank that or just drained it, and then let this sit. Just let it sit.
It's so much better now that oxygen has gotten to it.
This
agree.
would be a great holiday season
Oh, yeah.
mixer.
Yep.
You can make
Hot
an eggnog
toddy,
with this,
eggnog.
a hot toddies, old fashions,
Apple cider.
apple ciders. This falls in with that. The only problem is you have to dedicate yourself to opening it and then just letting it sit.
I opened this 3 years ago and was not a fan. And
I don't
now,
remember where we sat on it.
I don't think you guys thought it was. You guys liked it more than I did.
I think, did we compare it, though? I don't recall.
No, we
didn't
didn't. We did
compare
not
it.
compare it.
You
I
didn't
liked,
compare
yeah,
it.
I think we liked it, but said
It was more
wasn't as
ginger
good.
spiced
Yeah.
than just ginger.
Yes.
This has more, cinnamon and nutmeg, and it's more.
It's got more
It's more
depth.
holiday based. Holiday.
Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
L'chaim.
It's more holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. I think the age has done it well.
Yep.
No, I agree. I absolutely agree. I think the age has done it well, and I think maybe I don't know what there's probably no age statement on that because it's probably
Now,
are they calling it a bourbon or are they just calling it a whiskey?
ginger spice whiskey.
So it's probably less than 2 years. It's probably like 2 years and under.
And this is batch number 7, so I'm not even sure what they're on at this point.
But it's probably less than 2 years. It's infused with ginger spice.
They say it's 40%. And originally when I tried it, it was very like holiday spice cookie, like cinnamon, nutmeg.
It's very ginger snappy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is where the holiday thing for me comes from.
Virgil Kaine ginger is just good ginger and bourbon.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of the Misunderstood. You got that here in Ohio?
Yeah,
it's available everywhere.
It's Pitts. You can get.
If you can't get the Virgil Kaine, that's a solid buy.
It's a solid buy.
Because Virgil Kaine's what, $50-$60?
No, it's $30.
$32.
It's $22.
It's price wise.
That's right. Because I planned
Price
on 60.
wise comparable. Availability, not so much.
What it was I was expecting Mike when he said I got you 2 bottles, but then he sold me 1. That's where the problem is. Now I remember. Can't trust people from New York
Nope.
at all.
No, they're shady.
Yeah.
And that was before he was on the show. But
From the city.
I now remember that.
New York City.
Mike's like, I got 1 bottle left for you. I was like, I'll take it. Any bottle I can get. I wasn't mad, though, Mike. I wasn't.
I know.
I still
But
have,
for the sake of the podcast, dick.
Anger.
I think I have a bottle and a half still.
I think I have 2.
No, you've got a half bottle.
No, I have a full unopened bottle. I know that.
Not anymore. I got fast fingers that are fat fingers.
You know, you got fat fingers, that's for sure.
Sausages.
You should probably do something about that.
I have been.
I don't know that you have.
I've lost weight.
How much?
All of it.
All of it. I'm done.
Not all of it.
No, I've lost all the weight I've lost.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've also gained all the weight
Been
I've
working
gained.
out. Walked out in the sun yesterday for many hours.
Yeah?
I sweated a lot yesterday. Went to a car show and Kids-A-Palooza, and it's Judd's 5th birthday, so they had bounce houses and stuff for kids.
Okay.
And it was a car show.
Happy birthday, Jed.
Happy
So-
birthday, Judd.
Thank you, guys.
He's
For
apparently a professional skateboarder now.
He is. Yes. He showed me some tricks before I left to come here, actually.
Yeah.
His trick was stand on a skateboard, tip one way, tip the other way on the carpet. He's a professional.
There you go.
I was like, hey, calm down, Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
we had a great time, but I made myself get up and walk around the car show in the sun, and it was like 84, and I was sweating my balls off, or 88 or something dumb. So, yeah, it was like, if I'm going to exercise, I'm going to do it at a car show. And I've been lifting. And
I think you should exercise outside of a car show as
I
well.
do.
But
I have been at home, too. Almost every single day.
I think just 30 squats.
No. I do the 30 reps of each. Squats, calf raises, high steps, side bends, side twists, curls, military press, and then I walk 30 minutes.
I think you should double your side bends and your twists. I think at this point you should start doubling everything.
I'm getting there.
You're there.
I'm getting there.
I think you're there.
I'm getting there.
What about your eating?
Cut way back.
Well, I didn't say cut back. What are you eating?
Usually for breakfast, I switched over to just oatmeal. So I'll eat a single serving of oatmeal.
Okay.
Or
Plain?
plain with a little sugar, not going to lie. But my sugar's great. Had my blood pressure.
I was about to say,
my blood tests were
as
done.
long as if your blood tests
My
are
blood
saying
pressure,
good,
which was high, is now back to, I was like 132 over 68 the other day.
your blood pressure is
I'm
better than
good.
mine.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I
That
have
was
no
the
idea
only
what-
thing.
Blood
They
pressure
did
always confuses me
4
because I
times-
always get a different reading.
4
So
times
do I.
last year, they drew my blood for everything. They checked my sugar, cholesterol, everything. Everything was good except my blood pressure, and that's back down now. No alcohol through the week at all.
Okay.
For breakfast, I either do a single serving of oatmeal or 1 bagel with a little peanut butter on it, maybe.
Good fat.
Or, yeah. Sometimes I do cream cheese, but it's spread thin. And that's usually like a brunch. I eat that around 10 or so. And then I eat dinner. And dinner is whatever Beth makes, but I do single portions.
Okay.
So she made spaghetti meatballs once this week, single portion. And the sides, I'm getting vegetables.
You
Corn,
say
green beans.
You say single portion
a legit single portion, not a
because
meat
my single portion is ridiculous.
No, a legit single portion.
Same.
Because I like spaghetti.
Yeah. Especially like with the homemade meatballs and stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm a carbaholic.
I
I
I'm
am.
Michael, and I'm a carbaholic.
well, we went to a car show 2 weeks ago, and they had a fish fry. Instead of a sandwich, I just got the fish with no bread. Like, 'cause
Well,
I'm
and that
a
was going to be
Carbaholic.
that was going to be my next thing. How much bread and grains are you eating?
Not as much as I was by far. The bagel is
Good
the biggest
start.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Bagels and pasta are bread and pasta was a huge staple for us. If I eat a bagel for breakfast, that's the most bread I have that day. A bagel.
I want you to try something because today is October 1.
Grab your ankles.
Bend over and kiss your ass goodbye. No, I want you to try something. I want you to up your protein intake.
Go on.
I want you to start. I swear to God, if it was a handheld mic, I'd shove that thing up his fucking right into his mouth.
Yeah, you would.
Just be like, boop.
how you
And
like it.
if I ruin the cord, I'd buy another one. I want you to up your protein intake. I want to see.
In my mouth or
2 ounces at it.
You can take it in the ass. I don't give a fuck how you up your protein intake.
I hear it's better anally. It goes right to the bloodstream.
But I want you to. What about eating eggs in the morning?
When I'm
Butt
up to
chug
it,
your
or
protein.
exactly, or I'm up to it, it's eggs and bacon for breakfast or brunch. I do a brunch and a dinner usually,
So
so I'll have like 2 eggs and 2 slices of bacon, something like that.
kill the bacon.
No,
Do a
Why do you hate pigs?
no.
Well, 'cause,
Bacon's good for you.
mostly they
Bacon's
kill black people,
bacon's
but-
good for you, but what I want you to do, or what I'd like to see you try for 3-4 weeks, every day do a 2-egg omelet with just green and red peppers and maybe some mushrooms.
and onions.
You can put onions in. I don't give
Spinach.
a
Yeah,
shit.
that's how,
And spinach. Put whatever you want in it. Just
I can't
do.
spinach.
Oh my god!
It's like
I could
celery
eat,
for me. I can't. I've
spinach,
tried.
spinach and garlic and olive oil. I could eat like pounds of that.
I can. Yeah, that I can do. Oh,
Yeah.
Rosemary. Oh, put some rosemary and thyme in that shit
Yeah.
too. Oof.
Yeah, rosemary can take all that and shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
But try to
Say a
do.
little prayer for me, Rosemary.
Try to do a 2-egg omelet with bell peppers, red, green, orange, yellow, whatever you want. Some mushroom,
We've covered all the colors.
and see what happens over a month period with working out.
You know where I was before, and you knew me.
I know
my
where you're
fittest.
at. No, now
So you know that I know how to do it. But
I'm
like
trying
you've
to
told other-
I'm trying to coerce you to it.
and I
back to
appreciate
it.
that. I appreciate that. But it's like you've told other people who have messaged you. I just have to get over that mental block.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm fighting right now. I make myself work out every day.
Right. Which
I'm
not
at-
easy.
that's where I'm at. I need to work out.
When we lost our
more.
first daughter, Beth hurt, and I was worried about her. We lost our second daughter, and I held that baby in the size of my palm and saw it take a breath. And I say it, even though it's a her. That fucked me up.
Don't gender
because
identify yet.
she wasn't old enough to tell me.
Yeah.
And the doctor looked at me while this was happening and said, "We're going to try and save mom now because she's lost so much blood."
Right.
That fucked me up. I went to therapy. I'm back on track. I'm not drinking through the week at all. During this week, one day I had 4 beers.
Okay.
4 light beers, one day.
Miller,
Where I was
Light-
beer
drinking-
versus
Coors?
light beer.
Whatever, but I was drinking.
Alcohol
No,
is
I'm
alcohol.
It
curious.
was Yingling Light
Oh,
Yeah.
versus what I was drinking,
Yeah.
which used to be almost a bottle of hard liquor every night for years.
yeah. Nope.
I'm off of that.
Yep.
I've beat that.
Well, as long as it's
Good.
clear liquor, it's fine.
Oh, well, in that case,
Go buy.
Game on, motherfuckers.
Mike, I'm taking all your vodka on the way home.
Go get a bunch of
There's
bottles
not
of,
much.
of
You
American
can have
liquor.
all the Barton's vodka I have,
I'll take you up on that.
and welcome to it.
I've
Yeah.
never had bars.
Just go get a bunch of bottles of American liquor vodka.
It's like
You're fine.
Kamchatka, but it's retarded.
Is it retarded? Oh,
You can't say that.
I did.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael. We just
Brought it back.
drink more. Anyway.
Big butthole.
Yeah.
No, what?
That's not
So, because
signaling.
I'm gonna be upfront with you.
When have you not? Go ahead.
Right.
Be honest.
So I told Jimmy and Brandon, I'm like, fuck, we did our first video for the podcast. And Jimmy's like, holy shit, that's awesome. Great. And I pulled it up. And he goes,
holy hell.
He goes, fucking Randy is big.
Yeah.
And Brandon looks at it and he goes, yeah, goddamn. And I said,
I was an instructor there.
Yeah.
And
At the gym teaching Croft.
Yeah.
in
200 pounds lighter.
And
plus.
Don't take this the wrong way, because I told you that Best Dad came to me and said, we need to do something. And that was a few years ago. And I basically, again, don't take this the wrong way. How do you help somebody that doesn't want help?
I thought we were podcasting.
We are. No, it's an intervention now. I drank enough.
It's broadcasting
on video.
now.
I've drank enough. Now it's an intervention.
Take another shot.
Give me it.
What do you want? Well,
Malort. No. Fucking with you. No.
Mike got excited.
I'll take.
Calm down.
Fucking. There's Ash Cat right here.
tapping that ash.
But even these 3 episodes, I've drank slower than both of you. Like, I feel like I've really got a good, healthy control.
No, it
on my alcohol
you have something left.
Where
I do not.
Yeah.
I've got left in both. Where I used to be the one that was like,
You were finishing stuff.
Yeah.
pound a bottle. Like,
But-
I was drinking away my misery, and therapy helped me get through that. So now it's now I've got to get back in shape.
How's it different from 2 weeks ago? Where you were finishing stuff before Mike and I were.
Like I said, I'm progressing.
Yeah. It's baby steps.
I got better.
Yeah.
Better.
Baby steps.
She turned me into a newt. A newt. I got better.
I got better.
But I it was one of those things, and this is the way that I see it, is how do you help somebody who doesn't want help? And that's what I told Brandon. I said, how do you help somebody that doesn't want help? And he's like, I have no idea. I thought Brandon was going to be in fucking tears when I showed him the video.
Well,
and
Brandon and I used to roll
you.
together.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was just like, God damn it. He's like, how? He's like, and you brought it up. I mean, we mentioned on the show, can you cut my legs out of the video? And he goes, his legs are twice the size that they fucking were. And I'm like,
easy.
I'm like, right.
And
But
they were muscle back then.
That being said,
I said, how do you help?
know that, and that is
It's become...
that's a
Being
that's a
self-aware.
step.
Yeah,
Self-awareness is a
when I
step.
saw the video, which I've seen pictures of myself, and I know what I've done to my body, but it's been, and I get where you're coming from, Martelle, and I appreciate it, because one thing I love about you and I clown each other
We do.
all the time.
Absolutely. I fucking hate you.
But in the end, I know you do care.
A little bit.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Because if you die on the show, I don't have insurance to cover that.
But it'd be great for ratings.
It might be.
If I keel over right now,
views /
and
listens.
I'm telling
I'm
you
like,
this in all seriousness.
Randy dies on the show, and Beth's like, "Whoa, here's my lawyer's number."
No. She can't afford it. Don't worry about it. We're poor.
A lawyer would pick that up immediately.
If you
No,
die on
if-
my
if I
property,
die on the
that's
show,
a whole different issue.
And,
Right.
and I say this with all sincerity and on camera and on recording. If I ever die on the show, you better fucking publish it.
Oh, God damn it. I'm
And you
going to
better,
have to.
Like-
you better be like, that fat ass is finally gone.
I'm like, holy shit, Randy just had a heart attack.
I went through some shit mentally. And I grew up in the generation you guys did where men don't talk about our mental health.
Nope,
Right.
100%.
You suck it up. You don't cry.
100%.
Rub dirt on it. Walk it off.
Yeah.
Walk it off.
Yep.
Which
Quit
there's
being a pussy.
Speaking
and
of,
just go.
there's a show coming out, a movie coming out on Netflix called Old Dads with Bill Burr and a couple other guys.
Oh,
And in the preview,
you had me at Bill Burr.
Yeah,
in the
I'm
preview, Bill Burr tells his kid, he's like, rub some dirt in it and walk it off. And another dad walks up and says, like, that's going to cause infection. He's like, who the fuck are you? He's like, you telling me how to parent?
That's like
I'm
in
just
Big
like, I'm
Daddy
in.
when the
I'm
kid
in.
starts crying and Adam Sanders is like, "What do you want? You want some French fries? Can we get some French fries?
Can we get
Mama?"
some fucking French fries?
And the guy's like, "Nice parenting." And he grabs that guy's fries and throws them. He's like, "What are you, my therapist? Fuck off!" It's like,
Right. No,
it's just that mentality of you don't deal with it this way. So for me, I turned to drinking hard every night for multiple years. Then I got long COVID with lung issues where I would get up from my chair and walk 12 steps to the bathroom And I would. I'd
Yeah.
get into coughing fits so bad that I'd puke. I would be sitting on the toilet puking because of the lung damage. So that didn't help.
No,
Nope.
And that's
absolutely not.
That's back when I was trying to get clean anyway.
Yeah.
So now I'm at a point where I'm doing better with my lung issues. I have full control of my drinking. If I don't drink a night, great. I'm fine with that. There was a time in my life where I could not drink and get any sleep. I would be up till 7, 8, 9 a.m. and then try and get a few hours sleep when I'm supposed to be working. And I'd work later because of that, which my boss knew. I told him. And because I work from home a lot. So now I'm at a point where I'm trying to be more active because my wife and my kids deserve to have a husband and father who can take them on a hunt.
Absolutely.
Go hiking, teach them to ride a bike.
I'm 100%.
Play baseball with them.
I'm 100% in that. Most of the preventative medications I'm on are because I have a interest to be alive for my kids and my wife.
Right. And that's what changes for me. And a couple months ago, Beth and Mom took the boys to Cosi on a weekday, which I was working, so that's why they took them. And shortly after, a few weeks after, Huck came up to me and said, "Dad, sometime can just me, you, Mom, and Judd go to Cosi?" And that's just like pulled at my heartstrings. Like he wants me to be there, instead of his nanny, who he asked multiple times, "Can we go to Nanny's house? Can we stay at Nanny's house?" And it shows that he wants that desire to have me more involved.
Right.
And that made me get up and move that night.
Yep.
That was my encouragement to, hey, you don't feel like working out, but you got to work out.
You've got to do something.
Right.
So here's what I would like to see. Here's what I would like to see from you. This is me. So you started last year with the 30 squats and then at the first of the year. 30 squats, 30 this, 30 that,
January,
30, and then continuously adding
some
more.
each month, yeah.
You need to start doubling that.
The
The 30
don't
squats.
disagree.
The 30 squats that's good. And this is coming from my, I do fucking 400 squats in a fucking workout. So take it with a grain of salt.
Because
I'm fucking
humble brag.
fucking CrossFit. Yay. No, it sucks.
I'm
It's
a
fucking
CrossFitter.
awful.
Do you eat vegan?
No. Fuck vegans and fuck all that bullshit. Tofu sucks. It only takes on the flavor of whatever it's cooked with, and you can eat shit.
Tofu's okay in context.
Michael, it's better with whiskey.
Everything's better with whiskey.
Right. It's a goddamn.
If you get drunk enough, it's food.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a gelatin crouton. It just
God
absorbs
damn
the
it.
flavor of whatever
God
it is.
damn it.
Sorry. It's all it is.
I want you to know I'm going to use that at work.
I hope so. Because when someone comes in and be like, the tofu you provide,
what
you'd be
do
like,
you-
it's
what
a
do you-
gelatin crouton.
It's a gelatin
Fucking
crouton.
calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down, Karen. You Betty. But I would like to see you double everything that you're doing now. I would like to see you double your squats. Start doing push-ups.
When you go to Taco Bell,
I've
double
never-
your order.
No.
When I was
Do 'em
teaching
from your
Krav,
knees.
I couldn't do push-ups.
Do them from your knees.
I couldn't do them from my knees then.
Then
It
start
physically
working on
hurts.
that.
I got on my hands and knees last night to get something from under my desk. And
I'm
it
not
hurt.
talking
Beth
about
asks,
doggy style.
Are you ready?
I'm saying just get on your knees.
We don't call it doggy style. We call it, what do they call it? Dog. Downward dog.
Well, downward dog and upward dog are two different
Randy's
positions.
doggy styles, he stares at Beth until she gives him something she's eating.
It's called the cheese tax.
Just staring at her. She's eating a piece of pizza. I'm just like,
Just do the push-ups you can do. Anybody, I don't care who you are, anybody can do push-ups from their knees.
or
Even if
elevated.
it's one. Well, yeah. Do an elevated push-up. Use the couch.
yeah.
I mean, you can
Whatever
do
it
I'm
that.
not sure Beth's up to that, though.
Well, Beth
every
doesn't have
day.
to be involved. That's the best part.
It's more fun if she
Self-love.
Maybe, yeah, she's sitting beside you, but like, let's go.
Good job.
One tubby. Two tubby. Major Pain reference for
Yes,
anybody
I got it. Very good reference.
watching. But
Because we're
start adding
old.
in some push-ups. And I don't give a shit if they're on the fucking wall. Like you're literally just lean into the wall and you just press off the wall.
I have done that in the past.
Start doing that. The squat. I'm in for squats all day, every day. Squats are the foundation of the largest muscles that you activate in your body, which are your thighs, which also generate...
It's hot.
Oh.
Careful.
Which also generate testosterone that help you to lose weight and to also build muscle. I'm back on a workout program for the next month and a half, 2 months. That is the 5x5 program, where every day, or not every day.
It takes 5 guys.
It takes 5 guys to help me squat.
See, the problem for me is it takes 5 guys, burgers, and fries to help me squat.
That is an expensive ass trip.
It is.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Actually, I haven't had 5 guys in like 7 years.
5 guys isn't good anymore. It used to be good, and then they changed something.
Did they? I haven't been there in so long.
They changed something.
There's nothing around here anymore.
No, the 5 guys is gone in Lancaster.
Yeah.
It's now a Mod Pizza, which
is delicious.
I fucking love Mod Pizza, and they're doing pocket pizzas now, which is a calzone.
Yeah.
Or a stromboli, depending on. Calzone has sauce in it. Stromboli does not have sauce in it.
You can stromboli me.
I will stromboli you at the fucking gym. Actually, Brandon offered up. I talked to him. He'll give you a month free at the gym. You just have to show up.
Yeah, but after that 1 month, I'm out.
No. You need to continue to show up.
I'm not paying to go there.
It's hot.
Okay.
It's very hot.
I mean, well, that's what I said. I said he's not going to pay to come.
It's not that I don't want to be there.
I can come for free at home.
I do every day. Sometimes twice a day.
Especially when Liz is on vacation.
She doesn't go on vacation. If we go on vacation, it's her. We go on vacation. She doesn't go anywhere from work.
Potato, tomato.
Yeah.
I mean, usually she's in the office, and I just listen to make sure that she's not going to interrupt me.
The door's locked. Leave me alone.
Now, I usually have the fan on with one ear pod in, so I can hear her rolling across the floor. That's not even a sound I would make.
No.
That's a sound you made often.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dry rubbing it. That's how you know you're getting old.
Because no.
It's like when you're like, I ain't got time for lotion.
Something I learned early in life.
Left turn.
If you were coming to the Buckhorn Podcast for health tips, you found it.
Yeah. Something I learned early in life, and all the guys out there that are under the age of, I don't know, 30 at this point.
But over the age of 18.
Well, even
for
16,
reasons.
really. I mean,
I'm saying 18 to cover us legally.
This is health advice.
Not talking about when we masturbated before 18.
This is health advice.
Never did that.
No.
Don't use a lotion. Fucking dry hit that shit every time.
Use conditioner.
Build up the calluses.
No, build up the callus. Dry hit that shit every time because you get used to using lotion. If you're in
T-3,
if you're in a
2,
predicament, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. Naked grandma.
I mean, you're gonna blister up pretty quick.
Yeah. Nope.
And it may feel great at the time, but an hour later, you're gonna wonder why your shit's burning, and you're gonna have chlamydia.
See, that's what happened. That's what happens. Is everybody.
The gonorrhea, cha-cha-cha, is going to suck.
Oh, shit. This is what I've been looking forward to.
3rd episode, thanks.
You are welcome.
Oh, man.
But, anyway, I want to see you start doubling the shit.
I've doubled.
I know, in size. I want to see you.
I've definitely doubled. Oh, for sure. No, I've doubled in weight. Literally.
Yep.
But I want to.
I don't know if you met me, Mike.
I don't think Mike
was fit. I didn't.
I weighed 268, but people guess I was about 215. I was teaching Krav, hiking mountains, cycling,
punching trees,
20 to 50.
Start fucking punching trees.
I did. I'd put on MMA gloves and just soft hit trees.
He would walk and be like, like shadow box trees.
Yeah, just to get reps. I lived outside the Hocking Hills,
and it worked.
These are my stats for the day.
Oh, 23,000 steps, 24,000.
I'm at 8,000 steps
with 1 hour and 27 minutes of sleep last night.
How does it? Oh well,
I'm at 1,900 steps today.
Yeah,
I slept a lot.
You should be well over 5,000 steps at this point.
I agree, and that's been my goal, and I've hit it.
Like
I've burned 4,200 calories today.
My goal literally
I burned 3,300 calories today, but in less steps.
Difference, yeah.
It's a difference.
It's a difference in lifestyle.
Well, it's a difference in lifestyle. And here's the thing, too. I told people, like, my buddy Derek, he hates running. But he started running with
Who
buddies.
likes running? The people that
The
like running are
only-
psychotic.
Quit interrupting, Randy.
No.
The only people who like running are people who are being chased constantly.
Well, he
Yeah,
did,
or
he did,
psychotic people. Because
He did a Spartan race recently. So
that's different, though.
That's
hold on,
different.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
I
get there.
agree.
Let me get there. So I'm at the car show yesterday. He works with The Table, which is a charity kind of thing our church and another church does together. And they just feed the homeless. They take care of the homeless. You come here, you're not judged. We're not trying to preach to you or save you. We just want to give you food, man.
I would judge, but I wouldn't say anything.
Well,
But here's your plate.
here's your plate, you hobo.
Fatty.
And I plug my nose.
Yeah, none of the homeless people are that fat.
No.
Ironic. Maybe it should be homeless.
Some are.
And but he caught up to me at the car show. He texted me, said, "Hey, you come down today?" I said, "Yeah, we'll
Music
be
Derek
down
or
later."
meat?
Music Derek.
Music. Yeah, not meat Derek.
And yeah, he's been on the show. And I said, "Yeah, we're going to go down here in a little bit and register, and we'll be there." And I'm walking around making my YouTube video for my channel, and he found me, and he's like, "Man, it's good to see you up and walking." I said, "This is something I'll walk for." When I used to run, I hated to run just to run. If I'm being chased, yeah.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
But I'd
ju-
rather cycle
you
20
just
miles than
said
run
something
one.
that you said this is something I'll walk for.
It gives me a reason. It's more
You
enjoyable.
have something every day that you wake up that gives you a reason to walk for.
Martelle, you're absolutely right. I do. I have a wife and 2 boys that depend on me.
Right.
Yep.
I'm the sole breadwinner of a family, which
So-
I've set myself up to be because I want my wife to be a stay-at-home mom.
Going
I
to a
love
car
that.
show is not something you wake up to walk for.
It was yesterday. Otherwise, I would stay home and watch college football all day.
Every day you have something to get up and walk for.
Yeah.
So I want you to keep that in mind with the 60 squats you're going to start tomorrow and the 60 reps of everything else that you're going to start tomorrow.
I don't know that you can shit 60 times.
I
I
take
did have
out
Taco Bell on the way out here, so
then,
with all and
then
with
it's
all
possible.
the Pepsi and
But-
buffalo sauce, and we'll see.
But you
Good luck.
see that's the
I will message you both.
that's the stuff that
Pictures.
drives me insane.
What's
Is
the blood in my stool? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's a hemorrhoid. It ruptured. That's all. You don't have ass cancer. It's just a hemorrhoid that ruptured. You're fine.
Thank God, literally, I've never had to deal with that.
But you just said, as talking about the car show, that this is something to get up and walk for. But every day you have something you get up and walk for.
You're right.
You just need to get up and walk
I
for
probably
them.
worded that oddly. What I had meant to say or meant to.
We can't
intend-
backpedal.
No, I'm not
Yes,
backpedaling.
we can.
Well, we can, but you don't go anywhere.
Hey, that's still pedaling.
Yeah.
You're still moving.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
exactly.
as long as you're
Technically, you're
going
still
forward.
moving.
And it's not a fixie bike.
But I did buy some weights for home. I've been lifting, and I paid for them full price. And
you
so
could have
it's
probably got
giving
them
me-
used on Craigslist.
Well, they were used, but I paid the asking price. It was off
That's
of
fine.
Krista,
That's
GW's
fine.
wife.
100%.
Oh,
yeah,
so
they were like,
she
well-
gouged you.
She sold them for half what they were new. So I was like, hey,
Fucking Jews.
right. That's my family, Jewish, especially my Aunt Krista, biggest Jew I know. And I had
If
so
they
many
made it
Part
this
two.
far, then
I have so
Part
many.
two.
Yeah,
Which
me
part?
too.
Yeah.
Which part? Because it ain't the nose.
No, it's not the nose.
Dick.
I don't have a hook nose.
You got 2 little curls down there.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not.
It's primarily the brain portion.
But
Thoughts and money.
it's just like you said. It's just one of those things that I've got to do it. When I said I will walk for the car show, what I meant was I enjoy walking that way.
Yeah.
No, and I
enjoy it that way,
and I get that.
I do. I've been walking more every day. I make myself get up and use the standing desk you provided.
I was going to ask you
I
about
make
that
myself,
next.
Yep, I make myself. If I've been sitting for an hour, I make myself and get up and walk for 5 to 10 minutes minimum.
Okay.
On every hour because I need to. Because I would sit for 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes,
And see, there's
except to piss.
right. And there's a difference in lifestyle.
Yeah,
Like, I am on my feet
You're on your feet all day.
all day long.
Yeah.
And so once I sit down, I'm done.
Right.
Like,
I'm the same way.
I don't want to get back up again. And so working out for me is a challenge because I've done hard work every day. And that's where my mental block is right now.
So my hard work is not your hard work.
Right.
Because obviously we do different things.
Yeah, right.
You're in a basically a stock room for the most part.
Right.
Unboxing shit, putting shit away. I stand
At least a couple times a week.
Yeah.
There are other times where I'm not doing that.
But you're still moving a lot
Right.
more
I
at
stand
your
all
job
day
than
long.
we do.
Yeah. I stand for the entirety of the time that I'm working. I have a standing desk. Liz has a standing desk. She never uses it. I fucking bought it. Well,
She has a state desk.
actually,
at
I
its
know
lowest
why.
level.
I bought it because I bought it for me.
But Liz works out too. She's way more fit than
Right.
she used to be.
No, she is.
Yeah.
And she's
But-
done great.
But she has a standing desk. It's a standing desk that I originally bought in 2020, and then a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, we're liquidating a bunch of shit in our office. Do you want a electronic standing desk instead of a manual one?" I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Yes.
So now I have an electronic standing desk. She has a manual standing desk. She doesn't stand. I stand all day. I only have settings for standing on my desk. There's nothing that goes below 38 inches on my settings. So
Yeah.
it either is max height
That's right.
or it goes to 28 and then some inches. I mean,
Right.
it's like there's no sitting at my
Just
my
enough
desk.
to hit your cervix.
Just enough to hit the tip and be done. So
We're horrible people.
yeah, way horrible.
If they don't know that by now, it's the
But-
first time listening
I
or
gave
watching.
I gave Randy like I took a standing desk apparatus from work from Vizio or whatever the hell it was. But
Busy from like Princess Bride.
yeah, you have to you open it up and
My
then
brain
it
is so
raises up
weird.
and down. And so I'm like, Randy, start fucking using this thing. So which was going to be my next question is how much are you using that? And when you're using it, are you moving? Because I move. Like I can't sit still. Like my ADHD does not allow me to just
I don't know
I can't just
how much I
sit.
move, but I stand.
shift
or I
weight
lean.
from left to right.
I assume that happens. I've never thought about it when I'm standing.
Okay.
It's just
Because I'm constantly
I stand as long as I can.
I'm constantly back and forth.
And I've got a Ohio State high top table buddy gave me with 4 chairs.
Okay.
Where I put it, there's only enough room for 2 chairs. The chairs, stools, they're
Yeah.
adjustable with the back. I put a third one at my desk, so sometimes I'll lean on it, kind of like you have that little.
I have that lean too. Yeah, I have a lean stool
So
that I'll
sometimes
lean on.
I'll
it.
use that and lean on it, but that way it's still better than just sitting for 8 hours.
Okay. All right.
So I'm getting progressively better now, but just like when I lost weight the first time, which I'm older now, so it seems
It's
way freaking harder.
Exponentially harder.
A
Yeah.
decade, give or take more later, than it used to be. When I went from 421 to 268, was ready to join the military. My grandpa died, and I say God had different plans for me in mind. Those went out the window, but that's when I was still teaching Krav at the gym. I was there
You were.
3-4 times a week. One time somebody walked in and goes, "Yeah, I don't know who that guy is, but he's been doing sit-ups all day." I was doing Fran. I liked Fran.
Yeah, you just changed Fran.
I couldn't do the pull-ups.
Couldn't do the pull-ups.
I've never, at my fittest in high school playing sports, I could never do a good pull-up.
So I'd have
So
to do
like
the ring
pull-ups,
rows.
I can't do
pull-ups are
pull-ups.
tough for me.
I'd do the ring rows and sit-ups. And
I cannot, in my conscious memory, remember being able to touch my toes. I played soccer for like 14, 15 years.
that explains a lot.
Without
oh,
dick.
I could touch my
Like,
toes.
I could touch my toes.
Hand
I
me
could
a
touch
stick.
his toes. I could touch your toes.
Yeah, you could.
We're like without.
Well, I don't wanna touch your
without.
toes.
Yeah, like
I got
the,
shoes on.
it
yeah,
doesn't matter.
the
It's like a
typical, typical
Condom.
like without bending your knees, whatever. I just have super tight hamstrings.
Oh, that's another thing in my workout I forgot to mention. I do toe touches, but they're like upper shin touches.
yeah,
right
I
now.
can't. I
Knee
just
knee touch.
can't
Not flexible.
do it.
When I was doing Krav, which Krav does incorporate a lot of wrestling and BJJ, on the ground, flexibility, at my best, I couldn't do a proper toe touch.
Yeah,
When I was fully
like.
I'll take people to the ground, I'd roll with them. I'd roll with Brandon, I'd roll with Sean, anybody at the gym. I could not do a toe touch.
I can't touch my toes.
I
It's a
used to be able
thing
to
I
touch
can't
my
do.
toes, and not only touch my toes, place my hands flat on the ground.
yeah, never.
Just
And at my peak, I was probably smaller than Mike, and Mike's not a big dude,
Like
but I
at-
could never do that.
like when I was playing all the sports I played in high school, I was maybe $140.
So I was.
I could never.
I remember sixth grade.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
right.
I don't
Like I
remember.
could never.
I graduated at 200 pounds.
I could never touch my toes. I couldn't do those things.
But I don't know. I just, like I said,
I appreciate the words. Seriously, nothing's been offensive to me.
I just want to see you.
I see the heart behind your comments.
Yeah.
And I
Better.
feel it from Jimmy and Brandon.
Stop being a fucking fat ass.
You know what? That's good advice. I should do that.
Yes.
Like that.
And what really cracks me up is
Snap
the
a
messages
switch.
we send to each other. And every once in a while, like when I was like, oof, watch the YouTube video. My legs don't look good. We're going to lose followers. And you're like, nope, not
No,
bored. I'm not coming out.
I'm not changing that shit. Like
I get your meaning behind it, and I laughed because I know that shows, whether you admit it or not, you care somewhat.
No, I do
Yeah.
care. I
Yeah,
care. I absolutely
100%.
care.
Yeah.
As much as I give you shit for everything,
If you didn't give me shit, I'd be like, dude, you okay? Like, are you
That's me at
suicidal
work.
right now?
That's
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Mike, Mike's not.
Right,
Mike's not shitting
like
on
Martelle's not giving me shit for being fat.
He
Is
doesn't like me
okay?
anymore.
if I didn't give a shit, I wouldn't say anything.
Right.
But like I said, I didn't. I wasn't. I did. It's not like I didn't tell you. I mean, Best Dad came to me and said
it's
something.
not with.
And that was a
ill
couple
intent.
years ago. It's not with ill intent. It's just that the way that I look at it now is, and this is when I was talking to Brandon because Brandon and Melinda are starting a new health and wellness thing that they're trying to start through.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Her therapy stuff and
Yeah.
and with the gym and doing everything else. You want Ashcat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. They're trying to start a new thing, and I said, I just sent him a text. I'm like, how do you help somebody that doesn't want help?
And it's not that
And I know it's not that you don't want help.
it's that
it's-
I don't accept help from
You don't. Yes, you
people
don't.
that I know are underhandedly
So
trying to look helpful, but they're just being assholes.
well, and that's not me. That's Mike.
Well, no, from either of you,
Drink all of this.
I'll take it home. I mean,
Disagree.
No, you drink it all now.
Mike's like hard pass.
Yeah,
Drink
but
it all.
did-
Drink it all now. Drive home, and then if you die, it doesn't matter how fat you
Yeah,
are.
it doesn't matter.
Sorry,
It's fine.
pallbearers.
I'll be a pallbearer. It's fine.
Oh,
I put myself in that
Different urn.
position. Yeah, it's this
Many
big versus
urns.
this big.
I-
But I
just a
said,
gallon.
incidentally, for the record, burn me.
yeah, I'm no. That's
I told
where-
Beth to burn me because you can be putting shotgun shells.
you can be tattooed. Like we just talked about.
There's
that.
a place called it's Holy Smokes. You can find them online. You can be putting any caliber.
They
of,
will not
of-
accept me.
No, it's called Holy Smoke. It doesn't matter who you are, but it's because you can be put into any caliber bullet. I told Beth, I was like, put me in a bunch of 12 gauge shells and let your brother and dad hunt with me. She's like, I'm not doing that. I was like, why? You're just going to stick me in the ground anyway and it'll
Yeah.
cost more.
Like,
you
yeah,
gives a
I
shit?
don't want that.
was like,
I don't want.
I don't want that.
I don't care either way. I'm going to be dead.
Yeah,
but I'm
right.
like, at least people can be like, this one's for you, Randy. Boom, killed a squirrel.
100%.
Got a deer.
What I've told my wife is like, cremation, spread my ashes wherever you want to go on vacation.
Anywhere you think I'd want to go on
Yeah,
vacation.
like
oh, in the backyard.
like Mike wanted to go to Bali. Mike wanted to
wanted-
go to Scotland.
Mike wanted to go 5 feet past the fire pit.
Yeah,
Mike's dead now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Flush.
But I said it's what I said to Brandon. Like I said, how do you help someone that doesn't seem to want to have help?
And that's fair because that's the attitude I put off for
Because that is very much what you.
the last probably 6-7 years.
So, and he was like, I will give him a free fucking month at the gym. Just get him. I'm like, he won't drive up to the gym.
It is inconvenient for me now
So
compared to what it used to
Just
be.
do the show at the gym.
we could do that too. We've done a show at the gym.
Yeah,
We have. We,
I mean,
that,
I haven't.
We
but
got trashed.
that was
That was-
It
and
was,
then
it was like a 2.5 hour show.
It was
in
a
two parts.
4-hour show in 3 parts.
and then I went and played worship at a church
Yeah.
immediately after.
So, but it's
I didn't sing. I played.
he.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Incidentally,
dun, dun,
my
dun,
favorite
dun.
my favorite
He just-
instrument ever is bass guitar.
He
Yeah,
just
it
played
is.
Wild Cherries.
That's why I like it.
Brick House
Yeah.
the
It's not
entire
the
time.
New York stuff.
Yeah.
Brick House.
All he played was Brick House from Wild Cherry. That's it.
God's a brick. Howls.
Every song they played, they're like, "We love you." He's like, "Bum bum 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 bump,
Bump,
bump, bump.
It just slowed down.
He just
the
slowed
tempo.
it down, the tempo, the cadence of it, and
Do I need to bring it up, bring it down?
On the frill, and I know we didn't plan this talk.
Yeah, no, this is completely me
I appreciate it, though,
ambushing you.
because I feel like men's mental health doesn't get talked about.
Oh, no,
For
it
me-
never
100%.
fucking gets talked
For
about.
me, my mental health went. My cousin
I'm
said
a
it
goddamn
best.
mess.
So Jay, that was here, he's
Yeah.
lost over 100 pounds now.
Yeah.
Not since he was here. He was in the
I
process.
was about to say
That was just like a month ago.
that's
2 months
unhealthy.
ago. Yeah.
Sir, that is unhealthy.
But he's lost 100 pounds from where he was. But he said it best years ago, back when I was fit. He said the problem with our family is we have a big meal. We all gather and eat when we're happy and celebrate.
Which is fine.
And we all gather and eat when something bad happens. when we're depressed.
Food is
Which, again,
food is how we show
is
love.
fine,
Right.
but that's
Food
not a
is how we
daily
show love.
occurrence.
Right. But the day-to-day, well, even back then, when I'd go to family events like Christmas and Thanksgiving, which was, and still is, huge on my mom's side of the family. There's 56 of us that get together, and that's half water now.
Yeah. That
Good
didn't
luck.
work.
Add more.
Add more ash cat.
I was about to say you're gonna
Well, I
put
don't.
that in your drink. That's
I
not
was
gonna
wondering where
work
he's going.
well.
Wait, you never had a bar rag?
That's called hairy buffalo tongue.
Well, I mean, depends on where you're at.
Buffalo. You're in Buffalo. But the thing is, it's just like we always eat. And when
It's
I
a
was
little
depressed, I would drink a lot and I would eat a lot. And the more I drank, the more I just binge snacked.
You know what?
And that's where I put
Well,
on all
that's
the
the-
weight.
that's-
and I wasn't
Feelings are
moving.
fucking delicious.
Yes,
They are. Absolutely.
And that's something
Feelings
I've
are
fought
delicious.
To that just recently, over the course of this year, I've overcome the eating just to eat. I used to smoke, so there's an oral fixation.
Oh,
I used to drink a bottle a day. So at night, when it gets late and I'm watching baseball, football, whatever, and all the the kids and wife are in bed and the world's quiet, which is my favorite time of day. When I go home tonight, I'll do Bible story and bedtime routine with the boys.
Yeah.
They'll all go to bed, and then it's my time to just not deal with bullshit. No work, watch football or whatever, and just unwind.
that's my drive home.
Right. So
Yeah.
similar. It's just-
45-minute drive home.
But when I
That
used to
is
drive
my
home, I'd be
time.
smoking.
Yeah.
So I was always doing something.
Yep.
And when I quit smoking back when I was 25, thankfully, I led myself to other things. And then I got an e-cig before it was called vaping. This is back like the early e-cigs, the first, before we knew they were bad.
Never got into that. I
Yeah,
was
I did-
always
I did
just a
that.
smoker.
Never thought they weren't bad.
And, no,
Always thought they were bad.
but they were supposed
Anytime-
to be better
even-
than
even-
cigarettes.
better. Right.
And you smoke inside, it's not going
It's
to...
degrees. It's degrees of
But it also
Yeah.
didn't stain your ceilings and everything,
But even a joint, like a just full out pure joint,
yes, please.
you are inhaling that into your lungs, and that is still not great for you. You're
No.
inhaling
No.
smoke.
I agree.
So anything you're inhaling is not going to be great for
That's
you.
not oxygen, yes.
That is not comes from a tree that produced oxygen.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Mike had to pee again.
Mike has to pee.
He quick exited
This was
that
supposed to
one.
be a short show, and we turned it into a goddamn intervention about mental health with Virgil Kaine. So,
The irony.
yeah, really.
But see, tonight I don't have to go home and drink a whole bottle of whiskey.
Well, no,
I'll feel fine.
But that's the thing, though. Like, you shouldn't have to go home and drink a bottle of whiskey, or even like I'll probably have another. I may have another glass when I get home of something else.
yeah, but
with
you've got
dinner.
it under control.
Yeah, do I though?
Yeah,
That's
you
that's
do.
the question: is
'Cause you
do
can-
I?
Because you've done sober months, you have it under control if you can go without drinking because you choose to.
Well, that's just called willpower. And my willpower is super strong, and I do give in to willpower. Like I'm not a fucking Adonis. I just, I give in to shit. Like there was the other night, like Liz was having a bottle. She just filled up her glass of water. I'm like, oh, we're not having wine tonight. Like I'm big. Like I'm not so much big into beer anymore, but wine and whiskey. Like she's like, no, I just figured we wouldn't have. You know, it's a weekday, and I want to start cutting back on the weekends. I'm like. Really wanted that glass of wine, though. Did I have any? I did not. But
a glass of wine is different than a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey.
when we open a bottle, though,
Yeah,
That bottle doesn't last the night.
Between the two of you?
She'll have 2 glass. You can get about 5 glasses of wine out of a normal bottle.
So she has 2, you have 3. That's not a whole bottle.
But when she opens a bottle of wine, she gets that shit for 2 days.
What really goes bad, though, is...
I mean, Mike just grabbed a can of beer, and he's like, fuck you guys, because I have to walk 15 steps.
And I'm off tomorrow.
And I'm off tomorrow. But I don't... When I open a bottle of wine, that wine's gone.
No, I agree with that.
I'm drinking that shit.
That's fruit juice.
And if Liz doesn't like it, that's too bad, because that bottle of wine is gone. Like, I'm drinking the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, yes. Do I have control over my willpower? I do. Do I give into it?
Yes.
9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10? Absolutely.
Also, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not nowhere near perfect.
Do I know that I shouldn't have a drink or 2 when I come home from work? Yes. Do I do it anyways? Yes.
Absolutely.
Because there is a balance between what I know that is good for me and what I know what is good for me.
But that's
What
also
is going
different.
to keep me from killing somebody.
Right.
That's also different, though, when you're taking 25,000 steps a day.
But it isn't.
It
But
is.
it isn't.
No, I'm talking about on your overall health.
Stress is different. So
Stress is different for everybody.
I have that many steps a day, and I don't work out like I should because I have that many steps a day. But that is now my baseline.
Yeah.
So that is what my body is used
It
to.
is, but I'm saying
It
your
is.
body's
So if I
used to
work
it.
out, that benefits me.
Yeah.
Even on top
It's
of
on top of your
everything
everyday.
that
Absolutely.
I do.
So I went to the gym today because today started a new program for me. No longer am I every day doing CrossFit
Okay.
for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And who knows? It may progress further than that. But I started what's called the 5x5 program.
Okay.
It is 5 reps of 5 of 3 movements. And the movements are bench, every day is back squat. So
I like back squats.
I do too. It's back squat every time.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Every workout's a
I'm
back
in.
squat, so you're in. Then we'll just call it workout A, you're on bench press and barbell row. So you back squat, bench press, barbell row. On workout B,
Okay.
your back squat, deadlift, 5 for 1, not 5 for 5, and overhead press.
Okay.
So
That would be me.
you back
So
squat.
far, that's me.
Yeah. So for workout A, you back squat, you bench press, you barbell row.
Okay.
And there's a whole mathematical bullshit
Right.
that goes on because over the entirety of the 8-week program, the goal is to get past your 1 rep for every one of these. So you start out light. I have lost, at one point in my life, I could deadlift 460 pounds. That is an enormous amount of weight
I was
for
about to
the
say,
average person.
I was about to say, I think my deadlift is 365.
Okay. So my back squat went from 345 when I did this program before I had back surgery. I went from 345 to 395. I was almost a 400-pound back squatter. That's no small feat. Like
No, it isn't.
to the average person or the to the lifter, the average person would be like, holy shit, that's a ton of weight. To the average lifter, that's like,
Meh.
okay, that's good. That's where I was. I could deadlift 460 pounds. I could overhead squat fucking 220, 230 pounds. Not that that's part of the 5x5. I could overhead press, just a standing overhead press. You stand and you just press 270 pounds just overhead. I could bench press 325, no problem. I can't do that today. I've lost since back surgery, shoulder surgeries. I've had to take time off. I went from 260 to 208. Like that makes a huge difference. So
For sure.
I'm not trying to get back to a 400-pound back squat, but I need to get stronger. My deadlift the other day, when you look at the grand scheme of things, yeah, I'm 43. Do I need to deadlift 460 pounds? I don't.
No.
But should I be able to deadlift more than 385? Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
I struggled with 385 the other day at the gym. Do I need to bench press a Buick?
No.
No, I don't. Do I need to be able to
Body weight
this thing, though? Absolutely. Can I body weight bench press now for 5? I cannot.
Nope.
I can't do. I did my. So today, when I sat down at the gym today, I got in. I back squat 115 for 5. I bench pressed 95 for 5, and I rode 65 for 5. So that's the whole program. But every week, so this is week 1. Week 2, I back squat 120. Everything goes up by 5 pounds. So I back squat 120.
That's reasonable.
So because you're always back squatting.
Right.
Every workout, you're back squatting. And this is what I use for therapy for my back. Before I had surgery, they're like, you need to go to physical therapy. I'm like, I'm not paying for that.
I got that.
I said, I got this. Here's the program. Here's the article on back squats with back health. I said, you read this. You let me know in the next week whether you want me to do this or you want me to go to physical rehab. He goes, all right.
You're fine.
He comes back. He goes, I want you to do the 5x5 program, and I want you to check in with me on a bi-weekly basis.
Fair.
This is before I had my back surgery. And I'm like, done. Went through all of that. 8 weeks of just grueling fucking back squat bullshit before surgery. Walked up to back squat with my buddy Lon, who is the guy's a goddamn machine.
Lon. Yeah, absolutely.
Put 395 on the. We stacked 395 on. I did it for 2. He's like, holy shit. He got under it. He did it for 1, went for 2, failed, dumped the bar. I'm like, he's like, God damn it. He goes, I don't know what you. I just looked at him like, he's like, your back is literally broken. Like, not, I don't have a broken back, but like it's broken in the fact that it doesn't function the way that it should because I have a bulging disc. And he's like, I don't know how you did it. I'm like, the 5x5 program.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to that program now after back surgery, after shoulder surgery, after knee surgery, after all this shit, none of which has happened because of CrossFit. I beat the shit out of my body as a kid.
Yeah.
Like just
100%.
Like
different era.
Different era. The 90s was just fucking crazy.
What can I do? And still be alive?
I would do front flips in people's front yards. Like I could do a standing front flip. Now, how many times I landed on my ass and fucking hurt my back?
All of them.
Almost every one of them. Occasionally I land on my feet. I just had the spin. I mean, I even tried it at the age of 42. I tried to do a standing front flip in front of my daughter at her tumbling class on a tumble track and landed on my ass. And I'm like, I used to be able to land these.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going back to that 5x5. I'm starting out light because my plan is to work through this in 3 sessions. I'll start with this. We'll get through it. Whatever I end at, that'll be my new my new 5 rep max.
Right.
Put that into the program. Boom. That's what I start with. Whatever it tells me to start with, we move on. Which is why you, Randy, I want to see you up like 30 squats it's good.
It's not the only thing I'm doing though.
No, I understand that. But it's getting those thigh muscles working.
I agree.
Squats are the best thing for your thighs and testosterone to be able to help to build muscle and lose weight. So doing 60 squats a day in concession, it's a lot of squats.
It's so many squats.
But if you do it in 6 sets of 10, it's not that bad. You do 10, you stop. You take a breath, you shake it out, you slap your thighs, you do another 10. It's not like...
I'd rather slap somebody else's thighs.
I mean, how about I do...
Why don't you come over and slap my thighs
I'll
for
do
me?
20 squats, and I'll slap your thighs, and I'll do another 20.
How about
Squats do I have to do?
what
You
if
don't have to do any.
What if you come
I'll
over?
just slap
Deal.
the shit out of your thighs.
Deal.
Listen, you guys come over. I'll do 10 squats, clap your cheeks. Do 10 squats, clap his cheeks.
Which cheeks?
Which cheeks?
Exactly.
Up
We'll
or
go back
low?
and forth. Both. Yes.
Done.
So, but you need to start doubling things. You need to start. It's
Increasing,
more
which
movement.
I've been doing.
Two
More
I agree.
movement.
I agree.
So
It's a progression, though.
it is a progression.
All right, we need to wrap this up.
And it's
'cause
a
I gotta
shitty
get home.
progression.
It's getting late, and the boys are past bedtime. They're waiting on me. We usually start bedtime at 7:30. We're past that,
Well,
yeah, we
fuck
are.
your kids.
and I make the
Wait,
peanut
wait, I was
jokes.
about to say, wait a minute. Like,
Not
we
like-
have,
I
we
know
have come
Cut
full
turned 5
circle here.
yesterday, but
Not literally,
not quite old enough.
but emotionally.
I think I've already done enough.
All
of
right. Well. All right. So do more squats.
Emotional damage.
Slap more thighs.
No damage. Clap some cheeks.
Clap some cheeks. Drink some. I'll tell you what. The spiced ginger versus the Virgil Kaine. If you can get the Virgil Kaine, get the Virgil Kaine.
100%.
But the misunderstood ginger spice
Not.
is
Way better than I recall. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
like,
remember
it's
how we
better
felt
than I
before.
remember.
I liked it tonight.
it's really good.
Yeah.
And if you can get anything elf. God, I wish you would have choked on that. If you can get anything else
Because then I would have died on the
from
episode.
Virgil Kaine, pick it up. But
Absolutely.
Virgil Kaine's fantastic.
the misunderstood ginger spiced is really good, and it's available all over Ohio.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm gonna
it's
be
readily
looking for
available
that.
on the
Yeah.
shelf. So that with a Coke, Mexican Coke, Espanola Coke would be amazing.
Yep.
So do that. Get it done. I'm Martelle. He's Randy. He's Mike. We're out. Deuces.
Insta Google tweets the butt.
Bye.